This is a message to my black men and black women. Never, never let any other race try to hurt your people. Never. So we must start love one another.
Everybody getting ready to fight, except Russia, except Africa. Every country is getting ready to fight, except Africa. Africa is least concerned about what is taking place. No, he's not preparing himself to fight. Look, China is preparing themselves to fight. Taiwan is preparing themselves to fight. North Korea is preparing themselves to fight. Japan is preparing themselves to fight. South Korea is preparing themselves to fight. Well, United States already in the fight. Russia is in the fight. Ukraine is in the fight. And all the European countries is in the fight right now. Plus the other country that is preparing themselves to fight. Only one country is not preparing to fight, and it's Africa. And Africa is the second largest country in the world, and it's not preparing to fight. What do you think why Africa, as you call it, is not preparing itself to fight? Iran is preparing itself to fight because Iran is having problems with the place you call Israel. And they are preparing to fight. Huh? Everybody is getting ready to fight. Except Africa. And do you know who Africa want to fight? He want to fight his own people. He want to kill his own people. Now we have many hotspots in Africa. And they're fighting among themselves and killing each other. And there is no black man in the Western world can get out there and tell the African people to unite. We don't need none of that garbage. Not one from the Western world. Huh? Not one from the Western world can go there and tell the African people not to fight each other. Fight the outsiders. Fight the invaders. Nobody's not telling them anything. They're welcoming the invaders. You know, people in Palestine, they're not from there, as you call it, Palestine. The people that is in Israel, they're not from there. The people from Jordan, they're not from there right now, those people right now. These people that is in Saudi Arabia right now, they're not from there. The people that is in Syria right now, they're not from there. Because they destroyed the people that was living there a long time ago. So those that is there are the washed out from the original woolly man. If you go up into Ethiopia, as you call it, the washed out are, they're not from there, and they're dominating the land. And they're selling the land to the European more and more. And they're fighting amongst themselves. And nobody's not going up in there and try to stop them from killing each other. The people are dying from starvation. Eritrea and Ethiopia, the people are dying from starvation. And nobody is not trying to feed these people. I mean, by planting grains. Do you know how big Ethiopia is? And we have so much water. And everybody is going on with their mess up attitude and crazy ideas. They think they have somebody who's going to rescue them from starvation. Look, there's nobody going to rescue you from starvation besides yourself. If you don't plant the grains, or the tree doesn't bear, the fruit tree, you're going to die from starvation. You dumbass. It doesn't matter what you say. See, the Chinese doesn't have any water. They're trying to bomb the element to bring forth water. They're not thinking to go into the ocean and set up some machine and take out the salt from the water. Because, look, the ocean is filled with water. Why do you need to bomb the element? When you can make these machines to take the salt from the water. On the ship, they have it on all the cruise ships. They have it on big cargo ships. All you have to do is have this plant out into the ocean and pump the water to the land and fertilize the land. You're going to say you don't have any water. You got to hold your cotton picking mind. Because you want to fool the mind of people. And also they're doing it in the United States. Oh, we don't have any water, we have drought. Do you know how big the ocean is? We got 7 seas. And the 7 seas link up in the Gulf of Mexico. And the water is different water, different salt water. And all the rivers run into the ocean. You can't let these people try to fool your mind like that. We got to stop that bullshit. And if you can make up that disseminating plant in the ocean, you can bring the ocean water home and boil it there. Put fire to it and boil it. And remove the salt. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to the ocean, take this ocean water and cook your food in it and see. It's not going to be salt. Because the salt is going to evaporate out of that water. And Africa is saying they don't have any water. You could imagine? That's what Africa is saying. They don't have no water. And the Chinese start doing that too. And India start doing that. They just flood away anyway for a few days. But you can't go around and say you don't have any water when the ocean filled with water, and we have lake filled with water. Lake is underground chambers that pumping up water. We're not talking the man-made lake that you fill with water. We're talking lake that pump water coming up from the ground, like a spring coming up from the ground or coming through the mountain. Playing games. Games supposed to be over with, brother, man. Say you don't have any food in Africa, and Africa is bigger than the United States, bigger than Ukraine, bigger than China. Second largest country to Russia. Russia is the biggest, or the biggest. And the place you call Africa is second to Russia. China and United States is similar. I think United States is maybe, I would say, 1,000 square miles bigger than China. Or China. India is large. Come on, brother, man. But back to the point. Africa is not trying to prepare themselves for fighting. Nobody but themselves. And China is getting ready to fight Japan, United States, Taiwan, anybody that fall in their way, India, and that's what they're doing. Israel is getting ready to fight Iran, Hezbollah, and Palestine. That's what they're preparing to do. Because they think Iran is going to make a nuclear bomb. Look, man, for the past 30 years, they saying Iran going to have a bomb in 1 year. Iran going to have a bomb in 6 months. Iran going to have a bomb in 2 weeks. For the past 30 years, they're saying that shit. Now they're coming up again. Iran, if the deal goes through, Iran can have a bomb in 2 weeks or 2 months. 2 weeks or 2 months. See how they're doing the shit? So they're fooling the mind of the people. Iran said this long time ago. Their thing is for their energy purpose, not for war. Their nuclear weapon is for energy. That's what the men be saying for long time. Are they lying? You should prove them lie first. Prove them a liar first. And if they even want to have a bomb, so what? Why they can't have a bomb? Oh, because they're terrorists. Whose land have they take away from other people? They don't take no land away from no people. The people that live in Israel go there and take the land away from the people that was living there. See, nobody want to say the truth. Because you say something about Israel, they think you're this and you think you're that. Those people are not from there. Everybody know that have some sense. But if you do not have any senses, or you can use your senses, you figure those people are from there. You say long time ago they were there. Who are their family? They're not black people. Those people are European people. So why you want to say they're from there? Oh, because it's not Africa. It's the Middle East. See how they trick your mind again? Before they draw the map, show me the Middle East. before the white man draw the map into the land of Abyssinia, no, Al-Kabilan. Show me the map, show me the line, and show me the map. There was no map. No. They're the one that go there and draw lines and made a map. So your mind becomes contaminated. But if you can't understand what I'm saying, I don't know what to say. But all I'm telling you, Africa is not the one trying to fight nobody, but themselves. It's just like the Caribbean. The Caribbean, the Jamaican black men is not fighting nobody beside themselves, killing each other. The Barbadian is not fighting nobody besides the black men killing each other. The black men in Jamaica is not fighting the Chinese. The black men in Trinidad is not fighting the Chinese. They're fighting black people and killing each other. And that's how they're doing it. They like to fight among themselves to kill each other. And that's all I'm saying. But if you can't understand what I'm saying, you're too dumb. You're too deaf. You're too blind. And you're too uncivilized. And that's why you can't understand what I'm saying. Straight up, black man. So it's time to wake up. Go up into Africa, tell the people, stop fighting among yourself. Let's plant grains. Don't sell the land to the white man. Keep the land. If you want to sell it to the black American that is coming in with wisdom so he can plant more grain, build more homes, build more pasture for the cattle, so we can build up a race and multiply. If you can't do that, you're wasting time. So peace, I'm out of here.
Sit in the seat of the clean, you should be clean. Listen what I'm saying. Don't you play no game. Don't you play no Hey, hey.